So moving on to something that's more in our wheelhouse, looks like Predator is getting a soft reboot, because I guess I'm reading this from comingsoon.net where they're keeping the continuity of the first two films.
Yeah, they're doing what they did at Terminator.
Yeah, where they're keeping some of it, getting rid of the other stuff. So I guess the Alien vs. Predator movies never happened.
Yeah. Which I don't mind. Yeah. Doesn't bother me.
Last Predator film where they were on that planet and they're all being hunted, that wasn't bad.
Cool. I liked it.
Yeah. But it's so far removed, it can take place in any continuity because it has nothing to do with Earth.
Well, the first two films were kind of far away from each other.
Yeah. That entire movie took place on an alien planet. So.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the Predator just kind of like, it was one of those movies when I was like 9, 10, 11 years old. My God, Predator's such a cool... I love that race of they're like these hunters and they have like this weird honor system and it's just so... Like, if you didn't have a weapon, they'd fight you hand to hand because they just see it as a...
Exactly.
But if you had a gun, they'd use your laser blaster.
I'm trying to remember which movie, but they actually show their home planet, like he's just sitting there like in a chair, and then he gets his assignment, and he goes off on a ship. Like, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's a very reddish-looking planet.
Right, yeah.
But this, we know nothing. Like, do they have a leader, or is it just a bunch of tribes? Is it...
I think they're kind of like, if you ever watch Star Trek Voyager, guys, are Hirogen. I think that's what they are. They just go for the hunt.
When you think of the Predators, but they gotta do something in their off time. Do they have entertainment? Do they go see a movie? Do you see the Predator go into the local gas station?
I'm going to tell you, look, I don't think they're that type of person. I think they just go hunt.
All they do is they do nothing else.
Well, I know, if I recall in the video game, there was different kinds of Predators. There was
there's hunters, there's warriors, and I think there was a couple other ones.
So maybe the warriors are the ones that stay home and defend.
There might be religious ones too.
Yeah, like I guess I'm pretty sure they probably have a very. Again, I make the parallel to the original Klingons, where they kind of have this whole honor system, and that probably plays into their religion and everything else, their politics.
Exactly.
But I don't mind a soft reboot. Predator deserves to exist.
Yes.
He's such a cool character.
And unlike Terminator, which I had serious problems with them, especially given to the last movie, I have no problem with this. This doesn't bother me. I think this will be fine. I just want Predator going and hunting people. That's what I like about Predator. That's what I want to see. Mm-hmm. So much cooler than Aliens. It just is.
Oh, yeah.
So, coming again from comingsoon.net, previously confirmed that the film remains in continuity of the first two movies and isn't a full reboot of the series. He said that there is a reference in the script to why the film has a singular title, and the film will carry an R rating. Yeah, it's just called The Predator. So we have Predator, Predator 2, all those wacky Predators. Now we're going back to The Predator.
Yeah.
I hate that. Just call it Predator 3.
Yeah, that's how they are.
I hate that because it just throws, you want to have the movies in a row on your shelf and you just look stupid when you don't have the freaking things going on. But I'm looking at the cast here. Boyd Holbrook, he was in Narcos and Logan. Trevor Rhodes was in Moonlight. Kenan Michael Key. Those two comedian guys. Kenan and Peele.
That's kind
Thomas Jane. I love Thomas Jane. He was the original Punisher. He did a super good job as the Punisher.
Yeah, he did.
And he's a pretty cool guy. He's a rough and tumble military guy.
Yeah.
Jacob Tremblay from The Room. I can't even say this person's name. Just a couple other people I don't recognize. And then Kenan, Michael Key, and Olivia Munn. Olivia Munn can't act.
Well, you know what?
She's the worst actress.
But you think about it, though, in the first Terminator, they had that one girl that didn't really say much.
Yeah, that's the thing. Here's the thing.
Maybe just do that with her. Like, you just run.
Olivia Munn made a career off of being, a fake geek girl. She was on Attack of the Show where she just did geeky things and was sexy. And that's her whole shtick.
Yeah,
she's not that talented. I mean, I'm sorry. It's like we want to like they keep pushing her, and we don't want her. It's like they keep pushing her.
We agreed. We liked X-Men Apocalypse.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
She literally had maybe 10 words.
Yeah,
in the whole thing because she can't act for crap.
No,
that's why they literally her script could fit in a paragraph. That's how much faith they had in her acting.
The only time I think she did well was when she acted like a reporter because that was like Attack the Show. She could do that kind of thing, like a little bit part. Yeah. But to be a main character, she just doesn't have it.
And every time someone brings up Olivia Munn, I think Megan Fox is leagues better as an actress.
And looks and in acting. Yeah. She just is.
Can Olivia Munn just be the girl who dies in the very beginning?
She just be fine.
That, or like you said, the girl that runs all the time.
Like King and Michael...
Maybe they die.
Those guys,
maybe they get killed right away.
I never found their comedy to be all that funny. And then they're in this kind of pseudo action film. They're gonna have stupid lighthearted comedy parts.
I mean, call me in, but who? What did they do? I'm trying to remember.
They did a bunch of stuff at Comedy Central.
Oh
and
yeah.
They have I'll show you some after doing all those.
Their humor is kind of like more like they do skits sometimes, but I think what their majority of humor is when they do like, oh, I'm talking with my best friend, and then stuff happens.
They did that stupid movie Keanu with the cat.
Oh, yeah, my
that's
goodness.
just those two guys.
No, I think of Predator. That's not the first thing that comes to mind.
See, Predator 1 and 2 had funny moments, but they were kind of tense funny.
Yeah.
Like in part 2, where Danny Glover is chasing the Predator through that building, and he's like, freezing as the police, and the lady comes out of the room. It's like, I don't think he gives a crap that you're a police officer. This is whatever.
Yeah, that's a monster. I don't think he cares.
I don't think he cares you're a cop. It's not going to stop him.
Yeah, he'll look at you like, what the frick?
But that's like nervous comedy.
Yeah, that's funny though.
Not
It
like
fits.
slapsticky, stupid comedy like Olivia Munn. Oh, Olivia Munn.
This is what I'd say. Wouldn't it be awesome if they did a new Predator movie where it's back in the jungle and they got all these old action 80 heroes to be in the movie? Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, like the Expendables with the Predator.
Expendables. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, Wesley Snipes, and you have Chuck Norris, and that would be cool.
No, they're not going to do that for some reason.
Yeah, I know. They're going to do this instead.
But they showed off a poster here, and it looks cool because the lightning's always like a thing with the Predator. Like, remember when he killed that dude, and like this lightning bolt hits like
that's kind of cool.
Like, for what reason? No one knows why he did that, but he did.
No.
You know what's interesting? I hope they dig into more with the Predator in this one.
I think the Predator is after Olivia Munn. She's going to play herself, and he's trying to get the worst actress in Hollywood. That's his trophy.
It's his trophy. He wants to bring her back to the planet. Look what I found.
Yeah, I did a great thing for the human race. Ridiculous.
There's another person that was on talk show called Kevin Pereira. I thought he was way better. I liked him a lot more.
You could tell he's a guy who grew up playing video games and was an actual nerd and a geek. Olivia Munn was a girl who
played Pac-Man one time.
Yeah, in college she had a boyfriend who played video games and she played Mario Kart. Ironically, I'm just sorry. It's just she just comes off as phony. And can you guys name any movie where she was like, oh man, that she was so great in that movie?
She was good in
Remember all
Iron
the
Man.
hoopla she caused in Iron Man 2?
Yeah.
She's a reporter, so she played, like I said.
Yeah.
She did okay there because she was playing what she did on the
And
TV
she,
show.
again, said two things.
That's it.
Yeah, but remember she kept playing it up like she was supposed to be some superhero or something?
There's someone in Hollywood who likes her, and I guess it's one of those things, like I said, they keep on trying to put her in front. No one wants her.
Oh, okay. Like I said, maybe this might be her breakout role.
No.
I
there's
doubt it.
this looks like a very big cast, so I'm assuming she's just going to be the pretty girl who's in the background, who's Thomas Jane's girlfriend in the movie, whatever. But I'm glad Predator's coming back. Like I said, Predator, Alien, those things deserve to exist still because they're cool ideas that deserve to exist.
Cool sci-fi that I just want to see.
Alien, get away from the Prometheus crap and just be an Alien movie.
Yes.
I don't know that.
See, that's the thing. I want to know the mythos of the Predator. I don't want to know the mythos of Alien. I can care less about that.
Space Jesus.
Because I want to know, because there's a scene in Predator 2 that really got me interested, was when he was going to kill that one lady, that detective lady, then he saw that she was pregnant, and then he walked away. So it's like, do they have a weird honor system?
Yeah.
Is it more like, hey, there's a baby inside, I don't kill people?
Or it's like, hey, if I let the baby grow up, that's one more person I can
exactly.
help.
I don't know. We don't know.
And the other cool thing, when they get the bones, they keep the collections of all their prey. I love that.
Yes.
And it was cool when Danny, and this is in Predator 2, spoilers for a movie that's 30 years old, he ends up killing the Predator, and then he sees there's like 50 other Predators on the ship.
He's like, oh, who's
and
next?
He's like, yeah, who's that? Then they kind of look like an older Predator. He looked like he was old. He hands him like this ancient freaking flintlock musket.
From like the Revolutionary War. Like, oh my goodness, how long have they been coming to Earth?
And the cool thing is like, whoa, you're cool enough to take down one of our guys. We're gonna let you go.
Yeah,
that's
here's
like a
a
cool
prize.
honor system.
And they gave him like a prize. Like, here's a trophy for doing
the
so.
aliens can never do that. They're mindless monsters. There's no reason.
And speaking of that,
and you're one ugly mother.
Yeah, right?
and speaking of that, wasn't there an alien head in part 2?
Yeah, there was a xenomorph.
There was.
Yeah, so like little cool things like that. I also like the fact that they use mimic our voices for hunting.
Just kind of like how a deer hunter would use like a deer call.
Yeah,
Want some candy?
Yeah,
want some candy?
Actually, on 80s Tees, they have a T-shirt that says "You want some candy." Which
want some
cool.
kid keep saying, "You want some candy?" Could you imagine hearing some kid in a tree keep saying, "Want some candy?"
Well, and it's
What is
funny,
this?
it was kind of garbled, but
Yeah,
kind of like how our calls would be. You know,
Of all the like things for like a first predator to take that weird saying.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't even know what English is.
No,
he doesn't know what that is.
no.
So it's just like when we hear a wolf call, we don't know what that wolf is.
call.
Well,
Yeah.
the only time I
Signifying.
ever heard Predator English was in the first one when he blew himself up. Well, it's like, spoiler alert, the first Predator movie, he blows himself up, nuclear bomb. He says mother effer,
Yeah,
and then
and he laughs.
Yeah, exactly.
They have the cool little like
mouth
crab
to
mouth.
fork.
Yeah.
It's such a cool character. I just
Yeah, so I definitely want to see a trailer. Please let Olivia Munn be a side character who doesn't say or do anything
if we see
important.
Lil Von Skull, I think that would
Yeah,
be,
she-
that would be
If Olivia Munn's like the hero of the movie,
oh,
she's a bad actress. Give me a good female
I
actress
have a feeling she might be like the reporter lady that
who gets caught up in it.
Yeah, that might be.
that might work, but again, she's only typecast because that's all she can do. I can't see her play like a regular.
Because if you think about it, the
character.
she was like what the second name that was said.
Yeah, there was first at Holbrook and then Munn.
Yeah, so I'm thinking she might. I mean, they don't
Keegan
do that
Michael
on
Key.
purpose, you know.
I don't know. Definitely looking forward to it. I definitely want to see a trailer. Again, stay away from CGI.
Yeah,
Be a guy in a damn suit. That's like the original Predator. Needs to be a guy in a suit.
I think when he's camouflaged, that's the only time.
Yeah, and like when he shoots out even when he shot his little rocket, that was like a real
so
pyrotechnic.
cool.
Just stay away from CGI when you don't need it.
I want real
If the
Predator.
Shot can be real, let it be real.
With real Predator dreads.
You can get it. You know what show up in Hollywood, you get a burger with Predator dreads on it.
Yeah.
If anyone gets that reference, you win a point.
In our book,
You get a point in our book.
Yeah.
But definitely, I just when I was reading off those names, it just bothered me. But I'm still looking forward to it because I love the Predator.
Yeah, the Predator hopefully is the show. Hopefully that's the selling point. Hopefully that overrides anything any shortcomings with the actors.
They should do it with the Predator's the main character and the human characters are in the movie for a little bit, and so it just follows the Predator around.
You know what would be a good another
Yeah, Godzilla, please.
Maybe it'll explain why the Predators like coming to our planet so much. Because they always come.
Did
Like,
they say there was something to do with because in the first movie it was in the jungle, there's a lot of war going on, like guerrilla warfare, and they sensed like the conflict.
Same thing in the urban, like the gangs and all that.
Yeah, so that's why they went to the city the other time because of the urban warfare.
Yeah, when those guys had machine guns and he slaughtered all 20, I'm like, who did this? All these guys, they had machine guns.
He decapitated that dude and pulled his spine out. Yeah, that's not a normal killing. That's something else.
So I love that drug lord knew who he kind of was. Like, oh, he's a Predator. He's trying to come after me.
Yeah, and he pulled out his samurai sword. He didn't even last a second.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, like, it'd been cool.
I just want the frisbee of death.
Oh yeah, he takes his half off.
Yeah, it's that thing. I'd be afraid to throw it because it's gonna come back. That's just
a stupid kung fu thing. It's so dumb. And Kung Lao from Mortal Kombat.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that would be.
So moving on.